So after a lot of tuning and wrenching, we finally made it to the racetrack for our maiden voyage in our Targa FR-S. We're not here to break any track records. Instead, we're here to give it a good shakedown and make some adjustments to the suspension. So without further ado, let's get this thing out on the racetrack and see what she does.
It was quickly apparent that our track day wasn't going as smoothly as we had hoped. Right away, I knew we had a problem with the differential. It wasn't locking properly. Hear the engine rev up like that? It's not supposed to do that. Add a mushy clutch pedal and I was starting to think this car is cursed. So after my session, we raised the ride height on the KW Club Sports and softened the dampening to add more compliance in hopes that it may lessen our differential issue. I sent Dave out in the next session to see if he would encounter the same problems I had. And by the look on his face when he came in, I knew things hadn't improved.
Alright, so I just did my first session in the car and the car's handling balance is really good, but the diff is broken as far as I can tell. It's locking and releasing in all the corners. It's worse in the really tight corners. It's basically impossible to put the power down in the tight corners. So we've got a big diff problem. As for the rest of the car, the KWs are working great. We've got no understeer to speak of, and it's really easy to get the car to rotate on throttle. So love that about it. The AP brakes are working really well too. Tons of stopping power, no sign of any fade. But the pedal is kind of high and we're having difficulty heel and towing, so we're going to lower the pedal to fix that problem, but we're getting there.
The rest of our day didn't get much better. The FR-S's traction control and ABS light came on, which meant even more issues that need to be fixed. However, the upside is that we got some testing in, pinpointed the problems, and we'll address them really soon.
And that wraps it up for this episode. In the next one, we're going to be working on transmission, changing the clutch, and doing the diff.
My God, the diff. Please, the diff.